Love the FIRE community, the FIRE movement. I'm sure you heard of it. The FIRE movement.
I've heard a little bit about like
Financial independence, retire early.
No sé lo que voy a hacer, pero voy a hacer lo que hay que hacer porque así es mi vida. Mejor que mi hermano te diga.
Everything Homes Team, your one-stop shop on everything real estate.
I keep a really tight control on where my money goes. It goes into my savings account. So, a lot of people might say that I'm not a big spender. Like I'm kind of stingy. I'm not as stingy as I used to be because now I have more money. And I feel like once I accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish, I'm not gonna be as frugal as I'm being now. The thing is, I'm being more frugal because I'm trying to accomplish certain things. I do still spend a lot of money, even now, a lot more than I used to, and I actually enjoy, like, not all the time, but sometimes, you want to go out with people, you want to treat somebody to like a meal or something, and I want to be able to do that. But like, I feel like my goal right now is to be in a position where if my house is paid off or the place where I live is paid off and my monthly bills are under $1,000, go out and like drinks on me or like whatever, like,
Right.
who's there, because
But I like that. I like that. It's the do what others won't do now, or to do what others can't do later. And I probably just butchered that saying, but it's something like that.
yeah. And I mean, I feel like that's the way that I've made so many sacrifices that sometimes it's good. Like I like it, I don't have any complaints. It's like a hard path. I know that I've missed out on things, but like I've always thought about it this way. Like I'm gonna look back like 10 years from now, and like all of the, like, let's say the high school that I went to was pretty large, like 1,200 kids, and I think my graduating class was like 500. Like I guarantee you that like 10 years from now, like if I look back, like from where I'm gonna be at, like God willing, and where they're at, like
The margin will be there. The margin will be big.
Yeah.
The gap will be big.
The cash flowing part is great. Like if you could be in a secure place. But the problem about being over leveraged is just that it's easy for you if you don't have a plan, or if you don't have enough money to sustain the being over leveraged. It's easy for you to lose everything.
And all I can tell you, because I can only speak from personal experience, and I'll tell you, I agree with you. If I could go that route, I love the FIRE community, the FIRE movement. I'm sure you heard of it. The FIRE movement.
I've heard a little bit about
Financial independence, retire early. That's literally what you do, whether you know it or not. That's the lifestyle you live already.
Okay.
You should probably look into it though, because you would probably get even crazier about it. And I recommend it.
Okay.
And I do recommend that because if you're in a position where you're a single guy and you're wise enough to be moving how you're moving right now, that I think is a great opportunity, that FIRE movement, to catapult you for when those things come where it's like, we're war ready. You know what I mean? Like you're super ahead of the game and you're just ready. In my position, I grew up late in life in many different aspects. A lot of different reasons. I didn't go to college. I didn't go the traditional route. I had like just a regular job. I was stuck in my job, until my 30s. So with me, by the time I woke up and realized like, oh, there's these different avenues and different options, it wasn't I'm gonna save my way there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, I can't even knock that because I did have to save to start it off. But I realized like, I'm gonna be able to move forward by leveraging. You know what I mean? Not like,
yeah, absolutely. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like I think that you could get a lot done.
it's just with a plan, like you said. Like, I love leveraging. It's what's worked for me. I've done it now in many different scenarios, and because I make a plan and I go for it, I always make my return, and every time it almost gets a little bit better. And I've done it with different things. I did it in the stock market. I did it in real estate. Did it in the stock market. I've done it with other things. I've done it with like cars. I've done it with anything I do it with. It worked.
Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please do me a huge favor. Like, follow, and subscribe to the page. I greatly appreciate it. And also, if you can link into the link tree below, you guys can follow me on all my different platforms. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll catch you on the next one.